What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So it is the end of November. December is upon us. We're going to have a fantastic December. I can really feel it. Got a ton of stuff arriving this month. But let's look back at November and what I got. So I got a leaf blower, PCS blade. Absolutely love it. Boo Bust, and Resident Evil Jill, which was amazing. Night King, also amazing. And Nemesis, amazing. God of War Mimir Soulcomb Bust, amazing. And Giganotosaurus and Needler. So we actually had a pretty stellar month. I would say the pieces that were the best for me is going to be that. Oh, we also, I would say, obviously the Blade and the Resident Evil diorama, Mimir, they're all so good. But fantastic, stellar month for sure. Now, let's talk about, what we can expect from the channel in the month of December. Of course, in typical fashion, as in previous years, I always do the statue awards. I'm going to go back and basically count how many statues I got this year, make my list of, my top 10 favorite received this year, that released this year, my favorite that were not released this year, and, all that good stuff. We'll be doing that generally the last, week and a half, Christmas time. I'll be doing my Flankster awards. So you can expect that. But in terms of, statues and whatnot, so Infinity Studios T-Rex bust, this is shipping to me tomorrow. I'm supposed to have it in the next few days. So this will be a December acquisition, one of the first busts you'll see in the month of December. We got this God of Call of War is what they're calling it, but Gears of War 1/4 Marcus custom. So yeah, my screen is dusty, Jupiter. Vampirella, and actually I kind of have an idea on how I'm going to do her for right now, so we can display her top shelf for the next year plus. But Vampirella is coming, the bonus one. Kong Bust, finished Monsterverse, very excited to see that. Katie Androids, we should be getting that. My Kratos Bust, I don't know if it, most likely I won't get it during the month of December. It's probably a January acquisition, but I should be able to give you guys completed photos and do some video updates, on this guy. I've already seen the physical base and body and face and whatnot. It's being painted up and fixing all the little things, but the proto will be done in the next few weeks. And once it's done, that proto's coming to me. This also will be coming to me this month. The Aliens FX Predator Bust. Not this exact one. This is just to show, something he did. Mine will be different. Mine's going to have a longer torso, longer arm. It's going to have a base. It will come with the med kit, the mask med kit. I don't know if it will arrive with it. He said it might ship in January. But he did indicate that this would be ready second week of December for me. So that is going to go here in the mid room. I'm going to build a small 48-inch garage shelf here. It's going to give me a little bit extra depth for this statue, a little bit extra width. I'll actually probably do all the predator heads underneath and remove the bed and water for the dog stuff. And we'll make this a dedicated jungle hunter display. Although I will also try the bust up there next to Cinema Cat and kind of determine, where I want to display it, because I've heard it doesn't look quite as good down low, and if that's true, of course I'll put it up there, and instead we may just do the Prime 1 Predator route here in mid-room. But very much looking forward to this. This is something I've been eyeballing for many years, always wanted to get it, just never pulled the trigger really, but I've been holding out, waiting to see if Queen Studios or Prime 1 would ever release a life-size, Predator bust. We never got one. There's been no indication of one ever being made. And in terms of all the customs out there, this is still the best one for us in the United States to get, because all the other people won't even ship to the US. Khaleesi bust. I don't know if this will arrive in December, but I've heard that this is supposed to start shipping in December. Now, I did technically pre-order this through Comic Concepts. I don't know how long it takes for them to get it, but if Resin GK can whip out a miracle and get this to me DHL shipped for a better cost losing my NRD, I will probably do it. Of course I'll do it. I want her extremely bad. Thor bust, I also heard, has started shipping. So I did PO this through Spec Fiction. Although that deposit was $12.50, I can't lose that. So I'm going to have to wait for Spec. We'll see how long that takes. I'm hoping it will be sooner than later because I really want to get Thor bust. It's one of my most anticipated POs as it does finish one of my biggest and most expensive walls to date, my Marvel bust wall. I expect this to ship during the month of December. I don't expect to receive it, but, you know, I have this on PO through Prime 1, although, you know, I might even consider, you know, just going through Resin GK and getting this instead. Probably get it quicker and cheaper. But, yeah, I'm not, you know, I find it's becoming more and more expensive to do Prime 1. It's slower, it's faster and cheaper for me to just go through Resin GK. But, you know, if this is released and he gets me better pricing than my P1, I'm just going to, you know, cancel it and do through him. But I really want to get this one. It is absolutely crucial for my setup. Uncharted as well, very much looking forward to getting this. I'm a huge fan of this video game, and I think I'll also ship during the month of December. Both of these have a low edition size. Their ETA is technically, I think, till January, but I'm quite confident both are going to ship before Chinese New Year. A lot of the factories want to get stuff out before Chinese New Year starts in January. So, you know, I'm quite confident this is going to ship in, you know, December as well. So that is pretty much it. Trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. You know, what I'm going to do for Vampirella, I'm going to change this shelf to a 48-inch wide garage shelf, but keep everything the same, just spread Mummy out. And when I do that, I'll be able to move Blade into the corner and move this all to the left by 12 inches and throw Vampirella either there or there. You know, I could have her in the middle of Blade or just to the right of, you know, Red Sonja. I think she'll work on either setup. She should be able to fit from right there to there, you know, because I do have Red Sonja a little bit to the right. I could even push her even more to the right, actually. But, you know, I'm going to do Vampirella top shelf until we get PCS Selene. And when we do get Selene, we'll throw Red Sonja Vampirella down here, move this entire setup to the right, and then raise Chucky and do Chucky next to Freddy, and then Reaper bust, then Blade, then Reaper 1/3, this, Selene, and then this. It's kind of like how I envision it. I do like the idea of doing Chucky top shelf next to Freddy, two of my favorite, you know, original horror icons. You know, and I'd actually do the box behind him because it's the window well that actually fit. So the box would go like right there, and then Chucky, and then Reaper, because I don't want a 1/3 next to Chucky. I like it life size. And I've always liked Chucky next to the Reaper, because that's how I originally saw Chucky when I first got into collecting, was next to the Reaper bust at Yexel Toy Museum in the Philippines. So there you have it, though, folks. That is kind of what you can expect from the Flankster, you know, YouTube channel during the month of December. A lot of good stuff. Hoping we can get, you know, at a minimum, the Predator bust and one of the 3 silicones, you know, like, well, Thor or Khaleesi. If I could get at least one of them, it would be such an amazing Xmas gift. Now, technically, Blade was my Christmas gift, as the wife did pay for that. So that was my technical Christmas gift. Everything else is just me, you know, treating myself, of course, you know, because I don't have kids, dual income, no kids, you know, just got this little boy. So I buy what I want, basically. If I want something, I buy it. You know, if I can fit it and afford it, of course. But yeah, in terms of Alien Bus, I know a lot of people keep asking. I sold mine for a very large profit and then rebought it. However, the one I rebought is not going to be arriving for several months. So that is the only reason I sold it, folks, was to make several $1,000s. You know, by foregoing Alien Bus for several months, I make several $1,000s. It's as simple as that. I did not sell it because I dislike it. It's my 3rd favorite life-size bust. And normally I would never sell it. But when you get offered a ridiculous amount of money and you know you can just rebuy it cheaper, you just have to wait a few months, It becomes a no-brainer at that point, you know. But yeah. Anyways, so in terms of, you know, what video I'll do first, I'll do Vampirilla for sure first, then Kong Bus, then T-Rex. You know, I feel like people really want to see Vampirilla. I'm going to do an unboxing and a review and a separate comparison video to PCS Vampirilla, so you can, you know, really see the differences between the two, the size, the, you know, skin and costume detail. And, you know, Kong Bust is very crucial because it's Prime One's first silicone bust. They've done silicone before, like their Arnold's half scale, which is mixed reviews, you know, but in terms of a bust, they've never done one. So this is really their first, you know, entry into the high-end bust game, considering it's $3,500 plus bucks for the bust. It's silicone, glass eyes, you know, so I'm real curious to see how good it is in person. In photos, it looks really good, like better than the production photos, you know, so I'm really curious how good it is in person, how much it impresses me, you know, because, like, is Prime One going to be a new competitor against Infinity and Queen? Because right now, I feel like those are the two big ones for, you know, silicone busts. I got all of them in here. You know, we got a ton of silicone busts. They're all amazing. And I'm very impressed with both offerings from both companies. You know, but Prime One, in terms of statues, has always been my favorite statue company. They produce the best statues, you know, bar none. Anyways, folks, I'll see you guys in the next video. So we'll get some really nice statues in real soon. Got a ton of content coming. So make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.